Used to love me, now you won't.
All right, guys, welcome back. It is time for a what sold video. I'm going to share with you what sold for me on eBay and Poshmark last week, the week of August 23rd to August 29th. And we're going to go ahead and jump right in. So the first sale that I had is this set of 5 watches, a couple of Disney watches and vintage, just kind of random assortment here. This sold for $30, free shipping to the buyer. This shirt, just a button-up Nordstrom's vintage shirt, $17.44, free shipping to the buyer. Both those items took a while. They were very long tail items to sell. So this one, however, sold super, super fast. This is a 1962, obviously, telephone. It is made of China, porcelain, China. It has roses painted on it. Super, super cool. I got this in a estate sale for $1. I paid $20 for my whole cart and I had over 20 items, so actually it was less than $1. And it sold within a couple of days for $149.94, free shipping to the buyer. This Philadelphia Eagles zip-up pleather jacket I actually got for free on the side of the road. I sold it for $39.94, free shipping to the buyer. Here we go again with these Bath and Body Works lotions. I've sold quite a few of these. I bought them last week at a yard sale or the week prior for like $1 or $2 a piece, and they've just been selling like hotcakes. So this one sold for $16 even. Oh, right. So we have this Mickey Mouse sweater. This picture is god awful blurry, but it sold for $23, free shipping to the buyer. These Looney Tunes Kling-Ons for Valentine's Day. I sold 2 of them at once for $7 to the buyer. It costs me 20 cents to buy the set of them. I actually got like a whole stack of these for 10 cents a piece, and they went media mail, so I did make money on those. This dog figurine, it was an English setter, sold for $25.99. This is one of the Nintendo DS consoles that I picked up at the last yard sale that I went to, where I got the Bath and Body Works and the Nintendo lot. I got 3 Nintendo DS. All 3 of them have sold. And then I also got a stack of games, which I've sold about half of. So I'm well into the profit already. Before even selling this console, I put it up as an auction because I figured, I don't know, I wanted to sell it as quickly as possible. And I had only $10 into it. So after 22 bids, it sold for $88.88 plus $8.25 shipping. When I do auctions, I do charge shipping. That's just how I do things. I've been considering maybe charging shipping on everything. We shall see. So here's the next sale. It's this Nintendo DSi XL. It did not have a stylus or the little pen to go with it, but it was also in working condition. I also put this one up for an auction, and it sold for $41 plus $8.25 shipping. Neither one of these items cost me quite $8.25 to ship, so I also made like $1 on the shipping on them. This is one of the auction items that I sold. I've just been doing $1 auctions with $10 shipping on old items, and I just keep doing it over and over again and sort of selling through some old stock items. So they sell for $1 plus $11 shipping. Again, none of them cost me, $10 shipping. None of them cost me $10 to ship. So that's kind of where I'm making my profit, is in the shipping. Regardless, this dress sold for $1 plus $10 shipping. This dress sold for $1 plus $10 shipping. And this cute little koala sweater sold for $1 plus $10 shipping. This was a Bolo item that I mentioned last week. I sold the same exact brand. It's called Dansk, Dansk. These are a mid-century brand, Swedish brand of measuring spoons. These sold for an offer of $25, free shipping. I want to say I paid 50 cents for these, and they were dirty. And I mentioned that in my listing, they still had like food stuck to them and stuff. So I don't take the time to clean my items. I get things so cheap. I have so little time. So I don't sit there and fine tune and clean every single item to get the very top dollar or whatever that some resellers sometimes suggest. I buy things the way they are, I sell them the way they are, and I just disclose if there is an issue with anything or if they need cleaned. The end buyer can do that and take the time to do that. So that's just the way I do things. Again, do it your way, but that's how I do it. So this was an interesting sale. I ended up selling 2 of these bottles for $7 a piece, with free shipping. So the buyer paid me $14, and I actually gave her a little bit of education because she sent me an offer, and she sent me 2 separate offers for the same item. Because I have multiple quantities of this, I just let her know that when you offer for multiple quantities, you put in the offer for a single quantity. So if you want 2 of these, you put in a $7 offer with a 2 quantity, and then eBay will populate it to the $14 total for the pair of them. So anyway, she wasn't aware of that. So she sent me 2 separate offers. Either way, $14 for the pair of these amber bottles. This little pair of Mickey Mouse sunglasses, children's sunglasses, vintage, sold for $24.94. This is like a little piano trinket box. It's a Limoges for us Americans or people who don't pronounce it correctly. It's a Limoges. It's just a little painted porcelain piano. And this little guy sold for me for $31.95. This was a oil lamp with a hobnail glass portion of it. This sold for $12.50. Super small item, so it was pretty cheap, under $8 to ship. This is another one of those Bath and Body Works lotion sales. So $19.94. I got full ask for this cup of warmth scent. And I had 2 of these. I sold 2 of them. I sold 2 of them within a couple of weeks. So apparently this particular scent is a bolo scent. Also that mahogany antique wood that you saw before, I had 2 of those, and 2 of those sold quickly as well. This little Richard Hanger, it's a sizable Richard Hanger wall print with the Judgy Owl and Judgy Owl's son. I guess the owl's name is Henry. I don't know how I figured that out. It was one of my Facebook groups. This fun print sold for $37.46. This is a Western Union, oh gosh, what's the word? I'm at a loss right now. It's still early. I'm like still drinking my coffee. Telegraph. There, it says it right on. So yeah, you tap this little bit, boop, 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 and you send messages. I believe this actually went with like a little game or like a kid's toy set replica of a Western Union telegraph. Anyway, it was pretty crusty. I paid like a couple cents for it at an estate sale, and it sold for $15 free shipping. And then the last item to sell on eBay last week is this fun little 1960s World's Fair porcelain painted plate. It sold for $15.14 free shipping to the buyer. And also, I would like to mention that World's Fair items are definitely a bolo. Most or all of them sell. I don't necessarily suggest these little plates. This was a super long tail item, but like little salt and pepper shakers, figurines, fun. There's so many World's Fair souvenirs. Most of the vintage ones I would recommend picking up, as long as you obviously can get them for a very cheap cost. That's everything that sold on eBay for me. So now we're going to go ahead and jump right into Poshmark. Okay, so our Poshmark sales for last week were kind of sad, honestly. I only made about 6 sales. Let's go ahead and jump right in. This was a vintage dress that I paid, I think like $5 or $6 for, actually, at the American Rescue Worker about a week ago. It sold for $22 minus a shipping discount, so I made $10.49, which is just a couple dollars profit, but profit's profit, and we keep it moving, right? Next, I sold a bundle deal. It was a black long sleeve Harley Davidson t-shirt, this amazing Kodiak Racing vintage hat. This was a Sturgis 2013 tie-dye shirt, the biker rally shirt. And then this bright orange neon jerseys crew neck pullover sweater. I sold this whole bundle for an offer of $50 and I made $40 in profit. This Chadwick's full denim maxi dress long sleeve button up I sold for $16 minus a shipping discount of $7.11. I made $5.69 on this dress. The buyer already gave me a rating and they gave me a 4-star rating and I have zero idea why. It took about 2 days for it to get there. The shipping was fast. The product was completely intact, fully unstained, and extremely good quality. It still had like the little plastic thing for the tag. I don't think it had even ever been worn. So maybe it didn't fit them, which isn't my fault because I do put measurements in all of my clothing listings. I don't know why they gave me 4 stars. That's, if you know what, guys, if you get the item and it's your fault that it doesn't fit you, don't blame the seller because I did everything that I could to make sure that this went well. And 4 stars is just as bad as 1 star in my opinion. Anyway, there's that. This was a super awesome vintage Flyers shirt, and this sold for $30 minus a shipping discount. I made $16.89. This blue dress was from my closet. I sold this for $15 minus a shipping discount. I made $4.89. And I'll take $4.89 over dust in my closet on the shoulders of this dress because that's all it was giving me before. And last but not least, last week I sold this super cute little vintage mini purse, clutch purse with like a pleated brown fabric. I sold it for $8 minus a little shipping discount. I made $2.93 on this cute little purse. So that's everything that I sold on eBay and Poshmark last week, you guys. The week of August 23rd to August 29th. If you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button. And if you like the content, every week I'll let you know what I sold in the bolos. So hit that subscribe button for me. And in the meantime, you guys, happy hunting.